Hold on. Wait, are you sure? Are they not showing up correctly? Oh, whatever. We'll make sure they show up correctly. I would be interested in seeing what Mercenaries 1 looked like if this is Mercenaries 2. I'm picturing Mercenaries 1 being released on, like, the Super Nintendo, like... Yeah, Mercenaries 2 was no good. Well, okay. I could see how maybe you'd like that game if you never played the first Mercenaries, and you're like, oh, what's this Mercenaries 2 game? This looks like it might be fun. And then you played it, and you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. But coming from playing this game, I was like, how dare you use the Mercenaries name? Like, that was kind of what it was for me. Wow, turn, guy. What are you doing? Oh, dude. Dude. That wasn't right at all. Ah, shoot. Okay, I kind of screwed that up. But it's okay, we made it happen. Oh good, and that fence fell over. That's what I really need, I just need the fence to fall over. It just didn't preserve any of the qualities of Mercenaries 1, that's why I didn't like it. Yeah, the fence physics. As you saw in the highlight, fence physics are not ideal. Yeah, Mercenaries 2 is just bad. I thought anyways. I mean, I may have enjoyed it more if it was like a differently named game, or if I had played that before I played this game or something, but... Okay, here is... we'll call this RNG number 2. I'm trying to find... I need this helicopter. This helicopter has a really high spawn rate, but it has a really random everything else rate. Hey, helicopter, I'm talking to you, D-bag. Hey, you know what? I never tried this, but this might work. Yeah! What now, buddy? Maybe I'll kick him into action. When you shoot rockets near people, they freak out and they fly towards you sometimes. Or they fly away from the rocket. Ah, oh, this is so bad. Sometimes this guy flies right at me, sometimes he gives me this... Yeah! Sometimes he gives me the runaround. Yeah, well, that makes sense. That's fair. Plus this machine gun has, or this helicopter has, I think, my favorite machine gun. It just sprays wildly and it's really powerful. And it makes a really satisfying, like, chainsaw noise. And people think I'm North Korean, so... which is actually really handy coming up. Need some cash, eh, mercenary? Nice. Yeah, you do. I am on the edge of my seat right now with this. There's a lot of things I need to remember here. I need to remember when to switch to my rocket launcher, which I need to do that right now, so I did. I'm gonna fly over here. You all have probably heard most of this stuff before, so... But, they want me to use artillery. I don't want to use artillery. Artillery's too slow. Crashing my helicopter is not really what I intended, but that's okay. Much easier. Cha-ching! How is that? Like it's no longer a filter, or what do you mean? Gotcha. Okay, mow that fool down. Oh, come on. Really? 2 hits and he's not dead. Die. There we go. Thank you. I will remember to split. Split. I will say, in terms of original Mercenaries, torrenting it versus buying it, keep in mind that if you buy it, your money is going to like GameStop or whatever. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing, but it's not going to go to the developers if you buy a used game. So if you buy a new game, it'll go to the developers, which is cool. If you buy an old game, it'll go towards whatever company collects those old games, which is kind of cool. But it won't go towards like the actual people making the game. So just something to consider if that changes your perspective at all. Yeah, I'm playing mine on a PS2 disc. I'm just have it in my computer. Gotcha. Sounds like a good deal. Ooh, I don't know if I've explained this to you, but they give me a helicopter to use, but I don't want to use their dirty helicopter. So I jump off the roof and take my own, which gets me moving a little bit more quickly. And the mission in trigger, you've probably all heard this, the mission in trigger is when the helicopter is returned to the garage. And since I never take the helicopter, the mission ends right away when it checks. So there you go. There's the rundown for anyone who doesn't already know. Oh, get this. Get this. There we go. And yeah, I'm in the poor college student category, and I torrent just about everything. I bought the Humble Bundle, though. I felt good buying the Humble Bundle. I was like, yeah, because that was my first time buying a game in a long time. Not the current one, whatever the last one was, because it had Frozen Synapse, and I was really excited to play Frozen Synapse. So it's gonna say, deliver Mafia helicopter, and then it goes away right away. Oh, we should play each other in Frozen Synapse. That was the only reason I bought the Humble Bundle, was for that game. Oh, that was a while ago. Yeah, that was like a couple months ago, I think. Yeah, I was sad that Volition went under. They had some cool games. I really like Saints Row the Third. I thought that was well done. The fourth Saints Row game looks really stupid. It looks like they just reskinned Saints Row 3. It's like, oh well. I'm really sad about Pandemic though. Because Pandemic made this game, they made the Star Wars Battlefront games, but they went under some time ago. They went under like years ago. Yeah, Killing Floor seems like it'd be kind of entertaining. I don't know. They did announce Star Wars Battlefront 3 though, which is pretty cool. It's being made by DICE, which is solid. I like DICE. Nope, this is the right place. OMG, remember splits. Oh yeah, if it's first person only, no way. Get it out if it's first person only. If you can swap first and third person, like you could in all the other ones, then yeah, totally. Pandemic, in my opinion, makes the best third person games. I love Pandemic's third person games, which I think is all of them. Here's my 2 anti-tank rockets. I need to use those pretty specifically. What I'm worried about is I'm kind of worried about it being just like a reskin of Battlefield 3. I'm a little worried about that. But yeah, like you said, if it's Battlefield 3 with third person, beautiful. The Battlefront games are some of my favorites. And I think I mentioned this to you guys before, but I'm kind of planning on doing a speedrun of Battlefront 1. Because I found some speedruns of Battlefront 2, and they were pretty solid. And I don't think I want to compete with that. There's no like SDA specific run, but I've seen some segmented runs. I don't think there's been a single segment of it, but the segmented runs are pretty strong, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Oh, you do, actually? Well, I have the idea. Well, I thought about it one time. Yeah, Battlefield 3, I really wanted to like Battlefield 3, but just, yeah, it didn't quite work for me. I think the big thing is I really didn't like how strong the vehicles were. That really bothered me. Like Battlefield 2, I played the crap out of Battlefield 2, but I played the unpatched version, and the unpatched version, gotcha. Oh yeah, I run that. Yeah, I always played the unpatched version because the vehicles were pretty weak, and it was more of like an infantry battle, and the vehicles I thought were like really well balanced because they're kind of easy to take down, but they still had better firepower. Versus Battlefront 3, it takes like 10 rockets to take down a friggin' tank. I hate that. I'm not about that at all. I don't know, some people are like, oh, well, vehicles should be stronger because they're vehicles, but for me, it just drives me nuts. Oh, I split. Thank you, though. Where'd my helicopter? Helicopter! Yeah, I split. That's what makes this kind of awkward, is the splits are sort of close together. Because, like, there's all this mission time, and then there's, like, a bunch of capture time. So the splits are all like within a couple minutes of each other. But oh shoot, oh there we go.